I just put the code. I just put a code token down. Don't matter. Don't worry, man.
What is it? Oh no,
It's-
no.
What could be better?
I got you.
Could
A
be
fucking
better.
very low quality image.
How bit crushed is it? Oh no.
This.
It's
Slow
gonna be
down.
so compressed.
This. Entertainment. Save. Scroll up. Grab the link.
How do you get rid of the
Okay.
images, by the way? The token.
Hmm?
How do you get rid of the tokens so I can just make room for the one that Ethan's making?
Click and then the delete button.
There's no delete button.
Or do you mean like swap it out for the
Backspace.
image?
You
I
can
have-
just do that.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
You go to your character sheet, click the big purple edit button, and then click
Okay.
remove.
All right, Cody. How do you make it to where you save it as a transparent background?
PNG.
PNG. Okay.
I don't like the sound of that.
I don't either. It's funny though.
What do you love? Oh no, what'd you send?
It's the link to the stream.
Yes. Oh,
I've gotten us started.
All right, here you go, Don.
So I can get things
I'm worried.
prepared.
Where is it?
I don't know why I did this, but I put the little background image I normally have directly below me in the freaking video.
I
so
don't
now
think
just
that's a
have
transparent background.
Doesn't
Dr.
matter.
Waitin dancing.
Disc.
Disco.
Disc.
Just a walking disco. By the way, I just realized how funny that is. As a rogue who's supposed to be sneaky, you're a fucking walking disco ball.
Just -1 on all
just
stealth
'cause I'm a
rolls.
rogue doesn't- Just because I'm a rogue doesn't mean I have to be good at it.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh fuck! It didn't do it.
Also,
Fuck.
I looked up the fucking.
I had to try it twice.
It didn't do it. Didn't change it.
You have to delete the old one and replace it.
I did delete it. Replace it.
Did you save and everything?
Yeah.
So like character sheet, purple edit.
Yes.
Remove the old one, or did you replace
I
the
did.
top one or the token?
Token.
Okay.
Try
Oh my God.
hitting backspace on your character and then placing them back.
What?
Like remove your character from the board and then place them back.
I don't know how to do that.
Click on them and press backspace.
Oh. What is happening?
Let me get a
Well, how
list
do
of
I bring it?
Twilight
How do I bring it out? How do I bring it out?
Click and hold on the archer and then drag. Yeah!
What is that image? Hold on. I need this big.
Why is it not transparent? God damn it.
It's good. Ooh. You know what this reminds
It's
me
like
of? to me?
Shaggy from the movie.
Yeah, it's Shaggy from the movie.
Why is it not transparent? No, that's gonna bother me.
You did make sure it was a transparent image to begin with, right?
How do I make sure of that?
Well, you.
I
Okay.
completely erased the background out of a full body image.
Oh, okay, if you did that, then yeah, when you're saving it, you save it as a PNG.
Like I used the eraser tool on GIMP.
Okay. And
It
then.
doesn't matter.
If you could outrun me.
It's funny. Anyways, I'm gonna move you on top of the rogue icon.
Why is
I
it?
guess
letting me-
I guess it really doesn't matter.
I mean, hey, it's
Here.
funny. I think that's
Those
all
are
that
right,
really
Shrek.
matters. I mean, look at me, I'm a little gnome boy. Or
You're a little
not
gnome man made
gnome,
of
friggin-
clay.
What's his face? What is it? A dwarf there.
You don't even look like a dwarf. You look like a tiny, tiny little baby.
To be fair, I think in his original creation with the Knobber, he was literally like a foot tall or less.
That's
He was
small
like,
for dwarf.
I think he literally was like basketball-sized character.
You know what's weird? That's
I'm
small
ready.
for dwarves.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, I guess with all that goofiness started, 4 minutes in.
Wait, has
Well-
it already started?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I started at the time when they were trying to get the icon to work, and then
I need
that.
to pee.
You did.
I
It's fine.
wanted to go. I want to go get water
You can get water. Get water. It's fine. That
I'm
was still
sorry.
funny though.
and tell my sister about what I'm doing.
I just looked at my
She's
my
gonna
sheet.
kill me.
I just looked at my skill sheet. You know what caught my attention?
What?
One of the attacks and spell casting thing is called Bow Bash Boy Style.
That is specifically something Platinum wanted me to ask.
And apparently, my charisma is a -3.
No.
So I can't talk to people apparently.
Hey, we'll see what happens.
It's a -3.
Anything can happen if you put your mind to it. I can blow my snooze.
What the fuck is this that I just saw?
What is it?
I don't know.
God. You know what I'm excited for?
What?
Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. That trailer was dope.
When our group was watching the fucking Nintendo Direct, I'm like, fuck, I don't care about Zelda.
Really?
I'm like, it was more like, fuck, everyone keeps talking about it, I get sick of it.
Oh.
And then as soon as I saw that fucking they're bringing the fucking Game Boy and Game Boy Advance emulator, I'm like, I started screaming.
That's funny.
It was basically essentially a scene from the SpongeBob movie where SpongeBob was just screaming in fucking not Patrick's face, Squidward's face.
Hmm.
So I was so fucking excited.
That's funny.
And Platt was so upset there was no Pokemon.
I'm not surprised.
Except for the card game.
Of course they were selling for the card game.
I fucking love the card game.
Honestly, like when it comes to like the Nintendo Directs, the only really ones I ever really care about are probably Pokemon and Zelda, maybe Mario, because sometimes the Mario games are really good.
Yeah.
But like the trailer for the Zelda one made me excited just because there's so much stuff I've not expected from it, like build your own vehicle type of thing. That was interesting to see.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how that's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna be as like intensive as people will probably think it is. It's probably just gonna be like there's a vehicle who's just missing like a few wheels, and all you gotta do is a reattachment, boom, you can drive.
Hello, everybody.
I just saw this in the corner of my eye.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
I just saw this in the corner of my eye, and I can't stop but like check over it. The ultimate or bandana.
What?
Increases 6
Oh my goodness. Well, I think, are we all here and ready to go?
Yes,
Sadly.
I got a jug of water.
Nice.
Got a chug jug.
Alrighty then. So, welcome to Imagi-Dungeon, an adventure of pure and utter shiitake. Man. So, the first things first, we obviously got to get the whole situation of how this works. But before we do that, we're going to get into giving everyone their starting items. So, if everyone would be so kind to roll me a 2d6 for their given number of items listed below. Jasmine, do you need help with that?
It's /roll.
Yeah, /r space 2d6.
There's also the thing on the left
Does
side.
it let you do a 2d6?
Yeah, it lets you do D6.
I didn't know that.
But
Alright,
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
so
Yay.
starting with Senior Monk, you got a 2 and a 5. Add in anywhere in your freaking character sheet, Ethan, you have 2 bundles of rope and a torch.
So I have an extra torch because it says I spawned with a torch.
Do you?
In the bio?
In the item names, there was already a torch there.
Oh, that might have been from the last time. Yeah, if you have items already
yeah,
in your
that was
inventory,
from
you might
last
want to
time.
clear them.
Ah, okay.
But, yeah.
And how many bundles of rope?
2.
Okay.
So, Archer. Okay, done.
Yeah.
Got a 6, which is... Ooh, you get a return scroll, which sends the group back to the entrance. So that's pretty neat. And 2 bundles of rope. You got the scroll of get me the fuck out of here and that.
And 2 rope.
Yep. And our rogue, which is Le Jasamon. We got a 4. Let's... Ooh. You're gonna probably like this one, Jasmine. I just get the feeling. You got 3 explosive flasks.
Oh no.
God damn it.
And worst of all, you got a torch to go with.
God damn it.
You let the
Okay,
vampire.
how do I add these?
Let me see if I can.
Click on your character sheet.
I'm
Yeah.
on my character sheet.
There should be
Go
like a
down.
section that's like items, I think.
It's under like item name.
Okay.
You can click plus and edit that.
All right. Plus, how many?
You got 3 explosive flasks
3 boom boom flask.
and 1 torch.
So is that like a Molotov?
It could be whatever you want.
Boom boom
You
flask.
could set it down and light it from
It is
afar
a
or something,
literal
or
grenade.
throw it. Whatever.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Thanks.
I don't know if anyone got that the last time we played. So I think that's
Nope.
the first time someone's got boom boom things. I'm sad no one got pebbles this time.
Pebbles.
I remember sometime last time we played this, someone got 2 sets of pebbles and they were just holding 10 pebbles. Anyways, okay, with
Should
that
have a
done,
pocket sand.
yeah,
Pocket save.
fucking say. Except that'd be just a bunch of rocks you're throwing at people. So I'm gonna give a quick little rerun of some of the rules to get us started. So, all damage is based on a premise of ranged and melee. If it is a melee-based attack, use strength roll for damage. If it is a ranged-based attack, use your dex for damage. So, like on your character sheet, you'll see that like literal strength, like shield icon thing on the far left, or whatever that is. You literally just click the name of strength or dex, and boom, you're good to go with that. That's how you attack with ranged and melee. Players can dodge an attack if they roll a d20 and get a 15 and above. Any lower, and they take the damage. Simple as. Okay. With the basic necessities for the rules out of the way, are you guys ready to start?
Yes.
Mostly.
Do you have any questions?
I think I just need to do it to.
Yeah.
Can you give me an
Why do
omen
I have
dice to
negative
see if
3
I have
charisma?
any powers starting out?
Wait, you also have -3 charisma?
Yeah.
Not a very talkative bunch.
Sorry.
What about Ethan? What does he have?
I
Ethan
know.
has good. He's literally even across the board, so he's a good character.
Ethan, you're talking for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is also Spider-Man, so I guess that works out.
Hey,
So-
I gotta work on my quip somehow.
Yeah, that's true. You're being Spider-Man. That does make sense. If you're Spider-Man, you would be the most charismatic.
Can you give me an omen dice to see if I have powers?
I was actually
starting
gonna. What I was gonna say is, we're gonna wait for the room stuff for that. 'cause
Or if
don't
I
wanna
know I
start
was even
anyone.
bitten by the spider yet.
I guess we could do that. Okay, so let me. Okay, because it's just a d20 / r d20. Let's see what you get. High roll, low roll. Let's go. Well, that's a little higher than I was expecting. Allow me to describe this sensation you are currently feeling. So, obviously, with your character being the way they are, they knew that they got bitten by the spider. They 100% knew it was a very special spider. However, because, it's super early on into this, I'm not going to give you super much, but I'll let you stick to walls. You'll feel that you have these spiky things appear in your hand. And you know exactly what you could do now.
Okay.
So, with that out of the way, let's get the introduction of the dungeon a-rolling. So, I guess I should get the other stuff out of the way. Actually, I completely forgot. I almost completely forgot to introduce the characters. Ethan, why don't you start first? Give your character's name, a miniature backstory of whatever you decide, and that's all that's pretty much required.
Well, hello there. I don't know what ended up happening. I just ended up getting bitten by a spider, and I ended up here.
It's a funky spider you got there.
Apparently.
I'll remember that.
I feel something weird going on with my body.
My body feels weird. I don't like it. Alright. Done?
I honestly did not think about that.
You don't have to think too hard. You can do anything you want.
I'm not good with backstories.
I mean, did you hear Ethan's? It was super simple. You can do anything like that.
I'm here to conquer all.
Okay.
Are you fucking meat canyon? What the hell?
Yeah.
My baby boy.
Am I a real boy, Papa?
God, fuck.
I'm hungry, father.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Let's turn the heater down. Alright, Jasmine, your turn.
Edward.
Edward.
Pretty vampire.
I
Just-
sparkle.
With Sparkle.
I'm a monster. I'm a monster because I sparkle.
I'm a monster. Because I'm a pretty boy from freaking magazines.
From Vogue.
Yeah. What a great start.
Glitter. Ugh.
So much glitter. I just imagine now, like, when you take a shower, you're just... The shower has, like, just pounds of glitter pouring out of it. You're just like...
Oh my god. That'd be terrible.
It would suck. I hate
Imagine
glitter.
how clogged the drain would be.
Okay. Their skin is canonically hard like concrete, so I imagine he uses like Windex or something to clean himself with.
What? He's a fucking
Hey,
whetstone.
wait, hold
There's
on.
a whole post of what
because
each
you said
vampire
this,
uses.
add Windex, a bottle of Windex to your inventory. Because you've said this, add a bottle of Windex to your inventory.
Okay.
I
well,
need this.
Spot remover.
Yeah.
he uses it as deodorant. He's
Does
like,
anyone smell Pine
"Oh."
Sol?
Ooh, lavender.
No.
If you use Pine
Hold on.
Sol, you're not only are you
Can I
shiny,
add
you're
one?
slippery.
What?
Yeah, I want to show you something else you can do. Go
It
over.
just it's like
Click
it's
plus
like
right there.
Hiroshima.
Name Windex bottle.
Oh yes. Okay.
It literally just sounds like Hiroshima.
Description or like item, I guess, as source. And then you don't have to worry about that really. Just go to the box below it. You can type a description there of what it does.
Oh my god. Sorry, he's making me do like
You're
a.
fine. I know what's going on. This is the start of everything. It's fine. This is
Yes,
how it always
you knew
goes.
exactly where I was going with that.
Oh dear.
Oh my
I get a
God.
bad
Sorry,
feeling when it's
it's
first used.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, you just hit the gear icon now. There you go.
Add.
Now, if you ever want to use that and make it appear in chat, you just click on it.
Yeah, you click the
What
thing,
is?
little message icon.
What would
has
I
on
do
it.
for? What would I do for bite?
Oh. I don't think it would be there.
It
No,
wouldn't be there.
not there. No.
Click, like, go down. Click right there. Now you can go back up and delete it.
Okay.
Also, you don't have to
And then
worry
you
too
go
much
back
about
up.
bite adding it yourself because we
Okay.
can just roll that as a strength attack.
Go over if you want to
Okay.
add bite.
No, it's fine. Okay.
Or you can just use that
Sorry
as
about
a thing.
No, you're
Sorry.
fine. You're good. It's okay. It's your first time in the Imagi-Dungeon. It's fine. All right, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's get ready to roll. You almost thought I was gonna say rumble, didn't you? All right. So
Yeah.
here we go. Upon opening the dungeon door, the players will find a single room with a tablet resting on a pedestal in the middle of said room. The tablet reads... Actually, wait, no. I'm just going to describe this room, as I said before. So, what I just said, literally. It's a room with a tablet in the middle. Who wants to be the first to interact with said room and tablet?
Ethan, you're the smart one.
Actually, how about this? On the count of 3, I want everyone to type okay, so everyone type R in the chat, in your little text thing.
Yeah.
And on the count of 3, when I say go, everyone press enter.
I don't see it.
Don't see what?
I don't see the tablet.
Oh, you were trying to
Tablet.
perception roll. Okay. But anyways, okay, so everyone type R in your chat.
Okay.
Whenever I say go, press it. Whoever pops first is the one who's going to be the first to interact with
Let's see who has the let's see who has
Yeah.
the fastest internet.
Okay. On 3. 1, 2, 3, go! Rogue!
Oh,
Our disco ball. First. Alright, disco ball. I'm just gonna call you that, by the way.
okay, fair enough.
So here's the shtick. You now get to describe what you do in this room with the tablet and everything. And I will bounce off of that with my own interpretations.
Okay, fuck.
Do you need me to re-describe the first segment of the room?
No,
Okay.
I want to go over to the tablet.
Okay, what do you do? Well, I guess I could just say that you walk over to the tablet, but what do you do when you're now next to the tablet?
Can I read it?
You can make it out, but it doesn't look like words you understand.
Oh, so it's words, and I want to touch it.
How do you want to touch it?
Gently on the side. Rub it.
Okay. The moment you do this, suddenly, the tablet begins to glow. And then you see your eyes and mouth also emit this light. And as you do this, you suddenly, everyone around you hears you make a sound of, and then from your mouth escapes the words, "He who shall enter the dungeon shall make way to its treasury using their mind alone. Before you lies the Imagi-Dungeon, a magical structure that built itself to the design of the mind. But be aware, for the mind is an unstable thing and could create things not truly desired by the one who thinks these thoughts. Enter at your own risk or your own thoughts." As this is finished, the light fades, and you breathe a sigh of, damn. Alright. What does everyone react to this situation?
Flabbergasted.
Yeah. Oh, also, yeah. The Q thing. If you want to interact with this kind of situation without like fumbling who goes first, we'll use the same Q system as before. So if you have an interaction, yeah.
Okay.
Peter Porker. What do you react to seeing
that's
that?
somebody else.
I'm one.
What'd you say?
I said, hey, that's somebody else.
That's somebody else.
Different universe.
Different universe. Right idea. Wrong universe. Anyway, did that fucker just say something about our imaginations controlling this shit?
I'm not a physical character, so you guys are talking amongst yourselves.
Yeah, I said that referring to Dawn.
Alright.
Oh. I'm trying my best not to laugh thinking right now.
You're fine.
How am I gonna go through this?
Here, I'll help. As you are standing there, you suddenly hear Dawn behind you, a very faint sparkly noise with a very high-pitched voice saying, "Hey!
Nope.
Listen!"
Nope. No.
It seems to be coming from far off in the distance, slowly making its way over to you.
Damn it. God damn it, Cody. You brought the worst character.
What does the rogue do?
It's sparkly like me. Let's go towards it.
As you walk towards the sparkly little thing, what appears to be a literal ball of light with wings flapping, it just floats around you and goes, "Hey! Listen!" And then out of nowhere, it unleashes its true voice. "So if you want to get inside this dungeon, you're gonna have to go through one of these doors."
Mark?
Hey, everybody, Markiplier.
Hey, listen.
As you look at the fairy, it begins to take shape of just like Markiplier and like freaking what's that, like the Valentine's thing? I don't remember what those are called.
Oh,
A Cupid. It looks like a Cupid, but it's just Markiplier.
He's just
cherub.
naked with
He's
a
a
fucking
cherub.
heart
Yeah,
on his dick.
Yeah. Hey, if you want to enter this dungeon, you're just gonna have to choose a door and then describe the situation. Any more questions? Does anyone have any questions about the door situation?
I don't think so.
I don't believe so.
Okay, if you don't have any cues to ask, then I will let you all continue with the first segment. If you are ready to continue, say aye.
Ah.
I'm just gonna put something in the D&D chat real quick.
I'm so sorry for that.
It's fine. I mean, we have a Markiplier fairy flying
I saw it
around
for a
and
second. I
disco
saw it for a
ball,
second. I'm
so-
like, are we allowed to show that?
Also, I just want to state this one thing: as fairy Markiplier flies near the rogue, aka Edward, the light from his glistening abs begins to shimmer on and make Signor Edwards here start to sparkle.
Oh, this is terrible.
Oh no! Now everyone will think I'm a monster.
That's such a stupid plot point.
I'm sparkly. Everyone thinks I'm a monster.
Everyone will hate me. Oh no!
I use really good shampoo.
I guess to get a bit of funniness story going, as you are depressedly talking about yourself, Markiplier, with his glistening hard rock abs, flexes in front of you and says, "Do not worry, you're perfect the way you are." As he flexes again.
Didn't Mark voice a character in a cartoon recently?
I think he did, yes. Peter Parker, yes.
I decided I've had enough of this and start heading towards the door.
All right.
That's what heading out.
As you start walking towards the door, the fairy turns around, looks and goes, "Ta-ta for now," and then he flies out. He flies to leave and smacks against the wall, and you hear him just go, "Fuck!" And then he fixes his direction and starts going out. Alright, so, let's get the shindig actually started.
This is gonna be a long session.
We'll see. So, to start the adventure, a dice is rolled to see who creates the first branching path, of which there can be 3 to start with. Because as you look around, you notice there are 3 blank walls to your left, to your front, and to your right. And obviously the one behind you is the one you came through. So, I want every player right now to do what I did before, where I was like, who chooses fastest wins. So everyone just put like R again.
Okay.
And when I say go, we're going to type it all at the same time. Are you ready?
Yes.
Go. All right. So this is the order from how the rotation will always go. It'll start from Archer to Peter Parker and then Rogue. And then whenever the next rotation goes, it'll start from Peter Parker to Rogue to Archer, and then eventually to Rogue to Archer to Peter Parker, and then repeat. Everyone got their situations?
Yeah.
Let's just remember that. Okay, so once an established order of players is founded, then the first player will decide what they see first. They will choose between a few options. So, with the first player being the Archer, Don, I want you to choose between a situation of 4. So you have an option of a single hallway, a 2-forked hallway, a staircase, or a room. What do you make manifest in front of you on the wall of your choice, by the way?
Since we just started, let's start simple with just a single hallway.
Okay. Now, which wall do you want it? The left, the front, or the right?
Right. Right.
Right? All right.
Yeah.
As this is said, the tablet in the middle of the room begins to glow. And upon the glowing, the wall on your right begins to form a door. And when the door opens, it shows this, what appears to be like an untextured hallway. Just a single hallway of untextured that just goes down for a little while. Now, the next player, which is Peter Parker, you get to choose the size of said hallway. It can either be small, medium, large, or extra large. Which do you choose?
Extra large.
As you say this, the hallway you looked at before rockets outwards. It just goes for a while. All right. Now, this is the cool part. Jasmine, I'm going to read this little segment and pay close attention because this is going to be the fun part of a lot of this. So, after the second player has chosen the size, the next player will decide what the contents of the branching path are based on using their imagination. AKA, they get to design the new path based on how they feel it should look. So now we have this really long hallway. I want you to describe what the hallway looks like and what's inside of it.
Oh, shit.
And just remember, this is entirely your imagination. It could be anything.
Anything.
Literally anything. To give you a hint, it could be intestines.
Okay.
Literally anything.
The walls and floor are lined with fur.
All right. What else?
Shit. See, this is the part I'm not the
It's
best at.
Once we get going, you'll probably get a hang of it. But okay.
Because I'm definitely drawing inspiration from Coraline right now.
Are you? Was there a room of fur?
In the book, yeah.
Oh, the book.
The tunnel was full of fur. It had like a salivary substance all over the walls.
Gotcha.
But it smells like pickles. Okay, that's my thing. That's my thing. It smells like pickles.
Smells like, okay, so you're adding. Are you adding this to your description of the room, or is this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So this long hallway has now suddenly started to sprout fur on every surface. And as the hallway fully forms itself, every person in this room gets wafted with the strong scent of pickle juice. So, does anyone have a reaction to this? Press Q in the chat if you do. Peter?
I immediately cover my nose.
Alright. Rogue?
I start petting the walls. Feels like Jacob.
What?
Feels like Jacob.
What?
Alright. Now let's see how nice this hallway shall be, shall we? So I have an idea of what I would like to do. Also, Peter, what you got to say before I do this?
I start walking into the hallway.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, hold on, okay. You know, I'm gonna roll this and then let's see what happens. Okay. So, as you start walking into the hallway, and as Edward is petting the walls, and the smell in the air is just fuming, you begin to hear a noise. A squeaky noise. And as you are noticing this room, you begin to also notice that this room isn't a solid sheet of fur, but rather a bunch of fur segments, and a lot of them, all the way down to the end of the hall. And roll me perception.
Oh shit, fuck. Where is perception?
It's on the character sheet on the left side.
Oh, there it is.
Jasmine, do you need help with that? Nope.
Oh god.
So, for the rogue and archer, they just think it's a fur-pelted wall. Peter, you know what? I want you to roll... Oh, wait, no, it already has the advantage thing. I was going to say roll with an advantage, but... Okay, so Peter, here's what happens with you. You notice that this wall isn't what it seems to be. As you walk into the room, and as you're investigating, you step down on the carpet fully, or on this fur thing fully, and you notice that the fur disperses around your foot, or displaces around your foot, to show the hardwood floor beneath it. And you hear, as you do this, a sound of skittering, as if it's trying to move away from you. What do you do with this knowledge?
What the fuck?
Is that your reaction to it?
I'll tell. Oh god!
What are you gonna do with this hallway?
I grab my torch and put it to the floor.
As you do, suddenly, everything around you you just hear everything start to squeak like crazy. All of the area around you suddenly disperses away from the light, and that's when you can finally tell that these walls are not in fact made of just a single sheet of fur. It's a bunch of fucking rats. They have clung to the ceiling and everything, and the moment you lit this light, they all turned and looked at you, and dispersed slowly away from you. What do you say to this? have any reaction to our Peter?
I just start booking it towards the end of the hallway, trying to get through it as quick as I can.
All right. Does anyone else have anything they want to do with this? If you do, press Q. Any interaction with this situation? You're what?
Debating.
Oh god, I hate this so much.
You don't like rat food?
I don't know if I should just blow the fuckers up.
We're all here. We're all here.
It's a giant hallway that is completely covered all the way down.
You know what? It's fine there. It's fine. I'll just.
Okay, so what are you gonna run with?
Yeah.
Peter?
Yeah, you know what? I'll run too.
Okay, as you all notice, this rat-infested hallway, you start booking it through it. As you do, the rats from behind you start to basically fall on top of each other and start pushing forward like a tsunami of rats chasing after you. I want everyone to roll athletics. Roll me some athletics. Let's see how far you guys get into the room.
Let me find it.
Okay, I'm gonna reveal a secret with the rogue. Your character is a vampire from the Twilight series, specifically known to be fast runners. All athletics checks for you would have advantage. You just got a nat 20. So while everyone else is running and Archer is literally tripping and falling to the ground and Peter is trying to stumble around this stuff,
Just.
a literal sonic boom happens as you dart forward and all the rats around you just splattered to the walls. As this happens, the rats from behind stop. They just screeching stop. And then they just start to slowly back away.
Good.
Alright. Also, as you kept running, because you are the fast, you... Roll me a perception, actually, really quick. Roll me a perception. I'm curious if this will be a thing that you're lucky with. So, unfortunately for you, you didn't notice that the door on the other end of the room was shut. So, with cartoony fashion...
Alright, can I...
You can just... If you want to describe this, go right on ahead.
Shit. He just fucking splats and then peels off like a cartoon character. Gently falls to the floor like a feather.
I'm a monster, as he whispers as he falls.
As if you could outrun me.
Alright. With this all said, and all happened, Archer, you have fallen and tripped on yourself. However, you and Peter Parker are both in safe hands. Now the rats are utterly terrified of Sparkle Disco Ball person. What do you two do now that you see that there is in fact an end to the hallway that has a seemingly shut door? Peter, did you press a Q?
Yes.
Okay, what do you do?
Now I see that they're all just fucking backing away from us. I just casually start jogging towards the door.
Okay.
I was gonna do the fucking the Joestar secret technique.
Joestar secret technique. I'll allow it.
Run away!
Actually, you know what? Hold on. I wanna do a D20. I'm just curious. Let's see how lucky you can be with that.
Oh no.
That's pretty good, actually. Okay.
Oh, no.
As you do this, you zoom past Peter Parker and you just say, "In the oh!" It's just running way past him. Alright. So, all the shenanigans of running aside and Vampire Boy being sticker pulled off the door, you all now are faced with the next set of doors, or with the next door to walk through. So, with what I said before and how the rotation works, I believe the next person to choose the room is Ethan. I think, right? Or no, did Ethan go first?
No, I went first.
I went second.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Ethan, you have a choice between a hallway, a two-forked hallway, a staircase, or a room. Which do you choose?
Go a room.
We have a room, okay. As you say this, the door opens, and much like before, a small room appears untextured with nothing in it. So, on to the second person, who should be Jasmine. How big is this room? Is it small, medium, large, or extra large?
Medium.
As you say this, the room, poof, it like zooms out. And it stops around the size of like a cafeteria. Alright? Now, Dawn,
Yep.
what is in this room?
What are the options?
Anything you want, your imagination. It's a medium-sized room, probably around the size of a cafeteria. What do you see? Or what do you think?
Oh, fuck. Okay, you know what? Ethan, you're gonna like this. I think. I hope. It is a large room with a carpeted floor and yellow walls with fluorescent lights on top.
God damn it.
Not again.
Yes.
Okay. As this room is formed, you all get this eerie sense that this is going to be as bad as the room before. You walk into the room. I want you to roll me. I want everyone to roll me a perception check.
Boy.
Oh.
Perception.
With that kind of perception, I have another question.
Yeah.
Why do I get bad rolls?
No,
That type of perception can be related to a spider sense.
I was actually already gonna. Yeah, you already have one. I don't know if you remembered what I said earlier. So with your spider sense, your perceptions always roll with advantage.
Oh.
So you already have that. Unfortunately for you, in this situation, a nat 20 is actually the worst you can get.
Oh no.
As everyone else is clueless to what's in this room, you see a shadowy figure with a very obvious, glowing, creepy smile. As this happened, you get an incredibly painful headache. And you start to feel like you're just kind of losing yourself immediately. Like you feel like you were actually just going insane just by staring at the thing off in the distance. And as you look up from this crazed state, the people you are around are now wearing that same face. What do you do?
I just close my eyes
All right. Let's see how
and rely on
effective
my
that is.
senses to go through here.
As you shut your eyes, in hoping that it will save you from this, you look up with your eyes closed and see the face is still there.
I'm quiet.
You now notice that you cannot escape the face you have stared at. However, the other two are now noticing you panicking. What do you guys do?
Oh, you okay?
No, I don't like this one bit.
I don't know why, but you okay?
That's my N word.
It's great. I
It's
love it.
terrible on purpose.
It's great.
It sounds like, you know, it's not a phase.
It's not a phase.
It's not a phase. I'm just a vampire.
It's not a phase. All right. So with this current situation happening, you guys did not see the face. Unfortunately, Peter did. Q, what is your Q, Peter?
I quickly tell them to close their eyes and not look around.
All right. Do you guys close your eyes and not look around?
Yes.
All right.
I do it, but
Okay.
I'm not happy about it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So as you all close your eyes, you're just kind of standing in the entrance of this room, not knowing what to do. Ethan, roll me a d10. You took 4 insanity damage. Mark that down out of your health. So, as you all are sitting here, I'm going to give you a little boon here. You hear a very familiar voice and a very interesting sparkling noise from behind you saying, This room is dangerous, you know. You should really try to leave it as fast as you can, as you can hear the faint sound of muscles flexing in the wind around you. He says, you hear this voice say one last time, "By the way, you shouldn't keep your eyes closed forever. Not even the darkness of your mind is safe here." And then the voice suddenly disappears. What do you all do in this situation now?
Book it.
Book it. Okay.
Is-
Okay, so
Where are we supposed to go?
anywhere. This is a
Anywhere
room
but
you're
here.
supposed to explore.
Anywhere but here.
Yes, Peter?
I open my eyes and look around for the door. Once I see it, I close my eyes again and start jogging in that direction.
Roll me perception. And also, for Dawn, you said you're just booking.
Oh,
Any-
fucking come on.
Okay, hold on. I'll get to Peter Parker in a second. Dawn, which direction
Yes.
are you running? Because you're in a four-walled room. Left, forward, and right. Which way do you go?
I'm gonna go just forward.
Oh, you're going forward? Okay. Let's see how far you get into this room. Roll, actually, wait, we'll postpone your forward just because I forgot Peter Parker. Okay. With your perception check, obviously, it's not a very good one. You open your eyes, you quickly look around, hoping not to see the face. And as you are looking, you catch a glimpse of a dark figure. You shut your eyes immediately, knowing not to stare at it again. However, you did not see any door. As for Dawn, I want you to roll me athletics. I want to see how far you get into the room just by booking.
Okie dokie, okie dokie.
Just by running.
God
Hey.
damn it.
You get about like you you move like at least 20 feet ahead of you. You're not very far into the room, but you know you're at least near something. You've made progress to moving forward. Jasmine, what do you do?
I want to say I like Helen Keller it, and I start trying to touch the things in front of me.
Okay. You are currently at
Blindly.
the back wall of the room. So in front
Okay,
of you
so-
is the remaining of the room to explore. So you'd be
so-
touching the air around you.
Okay, so can I turn around, touch the wall, and then like start patting the wall and walking around with the wall?
You can, yes. I
Okay,
will allow
like that.
To get us a good kickstart, let's do this. I'll roll you a d20 to see if you find anything. As you pat the wall, you don't seem to find anything of notice, but you do notice that the paper wall around you is a little moist for some reason.
Ugh.
That's your description? Okay. Ethan?
Yep.
I'm gonna have this be your turn for... Actually, yeah, I'll have this be your turn for Steph. What do you want to do now?
I realized that I had a glimpse of him and didn't get the pain again. So I just opened my eyes and continue to look around for a door. If I even see a glimpse of him, I quickly look away.
Okay, let's see what you get. Roll me a perception. Ooh, that's a good one.
Hey.
All right, as you're looking, you notice that there is still no door. However, you do notice that there is a very hard to see ladder leaning against the very far back wall. However, as you notice this ladder, from the top, peeking downwards, you strike the face. I want you to roll a d20 of insanity damage.
Motherfucker.
Oof. Alright. Now, everyone else, I'm gonna have you guys all also roll perception. Except for Peter, obviously, he just did his.
Perception.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. Not
God
as
damn
okay.
it.
John, your perception kind of sucks.
I'm getting sick of this.
All right. So the rogue, as you're noticing, as you're like walking along the edges of the wall, by the way, which way did you go? Left or right?
I'm picturing right.
Okay, as you're walking along the edges of the wall, you are noticing that the wall is also getting a bit more moist, but you are also noticing that, much like what he had seen before, there is a ladder off in the distance. But as you are getting nearer to this general area, you notice that the wall sinks in a bit. All right. Archer, for you. You don't see anything? So what do? You're just gonna keep running around or something, or?
Wait, what happened? I zoned out.
Yeah, you didn't get a good perception roll, so you didn't see anything. So I'm gonna ask you what you're gonna do with the nothing that you saw.
I'm not gonna do shit. I didn't see shit.
Alright, you're just gonna choose not to do nothing. That's fine.
Yep.
So, now with this situation, everyone is existing in the same plane of existence. Time to add some fun to the mix.
Yay.
As everyone is sitting here, the wall that Jasmine is near begins to warp. The wetness of it is now very abundantly clear that what was happening was a pool of water was beginning to form behind the wall, and is now warping the wall outwards, as if it is about to bust.
Ooh.
Jasmine, since you are the closest to this finna bust wall, what do you do?
So I know it's about to bust.
Yes, you are the closest to it.
Okay, I want to like run away from it, I guess.
Roll me agility.
Uh,
Or athletics, or whatever it is. I think it's athletics. Yep, you get away from it. And as you do this, because everyone else is still kind of in like the back side of the room, as you do this, the wall implodes. It just bursts and water starts to rush into the room. As this happens, you notice the door that you guys originally came in on slam shut.
Oh,
And
shit.
the water around you starts to fill the room. Right now, I would say, just at where it's at, it's probably just a little... It hasn't risen that much, but it's at least at your feet. That's how far the water has spread so far. What is your cue, Peter? Peter.
I don't mean to alarm anybody, but I do not know how to swim.
Okay. So, Mr. Swimmy Boy Can't Swim. What does anyone else have to say about the water? Rogue?
I'm hard as stone, I'll probably sink. Straight to the bottom.
Don, do you have anything else to say about the water?
Well, this fucking sucks.
It would if there was a drain. But anyways. Okay. So. Something to note.
What? No.
The room is still rising. The water is rising still.
Oh, yeah.
Two of you have seen the ladder. One of you is sitting in the middle of the room looking like, that one meme with the guy with a suitcase where he's looking around like, what do you two do with this ladder? Rogue?
Okay, I want to, Fuck. Okay, shit.
I want to be free.
You want to shit?
I want to grab Robin Hood
Okay.
and book it towards the ladder.
Roll me a strength.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You pick up Robin Hood. However, for some reason you feel that he is a little girthier than he should be, and you find yourself not able to move.
Why do you think these tights are tight?
Oh my god.
What?
All right. Peter, what about you? Now that you know where the ladder is, what do you do?
I'm just gonna slowly move towards the ladder.
All right. Robin Hood, you're being held by this reflective being known as Edward. What is your reaction to this?
This is how I go.
All right. As this is said, the water then rises a bit more. It is, I would say, a little past your ankle at this point. Before the water had just reached your feet, now it is past your ankle. It is rising ever so quicker.
Shit.
Some slow ass
Ethan, roll me perception.
God damn it.
We all suck at perceiving things. Never mind.
Ooh. I'll let you off with a lucky one this time. As you look around, with your very nice perception roll that you hit another T20, you just notice that the entity is just not in the room anymore. And to check yourself, you blink and look around, and you don't see the smile in your head anymore. You think to yourself, I think it's gone. I should now be able to open my eyes and peacefully and do what I need to do. So, with that, what do you do?
I'm gonna look towards the ladder that they mentioned and start heading towards it.
All right. Roll me a D50 of... No, I'm kidding. Okay, so, with you now heading towards the ladder, Jasmine, I'm going to let you roll another strength if you want to continue to attempt to, I guess, pull Robin Hood. Or if you want to do something else, it's up to you. What do you want to do? Do you want to attempt another strength? As you are standing there with your knees shaking, wait, hold on. As you're standing there with your arms weak and knees are heavy, you notice that Robin Hood has vomit on his sweater already. But as you're standing there with your knees literally shaking, you just kind of fall into the water. You fall back, and Robin Hood's just kind of sitting there, kind of curled up like a baby, just kind of holding himself. He's just standing or sitting there, just thinking to himself. He's like, "Am I really that big?" All right.
This is what I get for trying to help. Well, then again, I can breathe underwater. So.
You think that someone made of snow would be strong?
Yeah. Robin Hood, what do you do?
I just stand up, slowly turn around, and fucking run to where the fuck with Ethan is.
Roll me athletics.
Please, God. Or whatever God that exists. Please. Why?
You make, like, another 20 feet forward, and suddenly you notice that it's getting harder and harder to walk, or to run. So when you look down to see that the water has now risen to halfway up your what is the part? Is that your calf? It's halfway up your calf. So, because we already know that Peter Parker and Robin Hood are still making their way across. Actually, Peter Parker, I want you to roll me athletics real quick. I want to see how close you are to the ladder. What's with all these 20s?
I'm Spider-Man.
You don't have advantage on athletics, so you won't be getting that 20. However, that 15 is enough. You make your way to the ladder. So you are officially safe. When you turn back, you see Edward Cullen just kind of laying in the water, just monologuing to himself. And then, obviously, Robin Hood is just slowly trudging his way through the water.
I imagine it's like the Flint Lockwood meme.
Yeah. They're not wood!
But like slowly doing it, like slow mo.
Yeah, just slow motion running. Da, 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 da.
Why'd you start singing the fucking Simpsons?
What?
It sounded like,
That wasn't that.
it sounded like the Simpsons.
That wasn't The Simpsons.
Sounded like it.
Oh, well. Anyways, alright. So, I'm just gonna get... let's go back to the vampire. What are you gonna do now that you're just kind of sitting in the water chilling, mumbling to yourself?
Oh god, I want to get the fuck up and start heading towards the ladder like everyone else.
Alright, show me some athletic checks.
I swear to fuck.
Please.
I swear to fuck.
As you
You're just
slowly
Hold
pull
on.
You're just getting
yourself...
all the 20s.
Oh wait, you got a 9, so that's a little better. Because I forget you have athletics bonuses, or whatever it's called. Advantage, there you go. As you pull yourself out of the water, you just start to very nonchalantly jog across. Due to your advanced vampiric stuff, this water doesn't really phase you all that much, so it's just a nonchalant jog. You basically kind of walk past Robin Hood as he's still slow motioning walking over there. Robin Hood. I don't know why I keep forgetting your name.
Life
In the
isn't
game.
fair.
Life is fair, father. Alright, Robin Hood, I want you to roll me another athletics.
Okay, please. Please. Fuck you.
So, as you go to make this astounding trot forward, you notice the water is up to your knees.
Is that the new one?
You roll with disadvantage.
Can I look at it?
Odie, I hate you.
However, you are still happily trudging your way through the water. I will say you are now about a quarter of the way to the ladder. It's still only at your knee, so you still have a decent chunk of time left. You should be fine.
You better watch where you sleep.
Okay then. Alright. So,
Kinda like
with Ethan already at the ladder, Vampire pretty much almost there, and then Archer just kind of slowly making their way there. We're going to speed things up a bit, just to get things going. I was just curious to see what would happen. Literally, we're just going to say everyone gets there in time. Everyone is managed. Before
you.
we leave this room, I have to ask Ethan to roll me one perception.
Oh,
well,
Don't
I
fucking do
enjoy
it.
As you look around before you leave, you notice a dark shadow that has nothing there. It's just an empty shadow. And you breathe a sigh of relief, and you climb up the ladder. And so does following everyone else. You all have finally left the sinking back rooms. Woo. With that being said, it is now time for Jasmine to choose the room.
Staircase.
Staircase. All right. They climb up the ladder to find a staircase. Untextured and everything.
Exercise time,
Gmods.
bitches.
Fucking Gmod, no fucking textures.
Yep. I believe it is Dawn's turn, right?
Yes?
All right. What do we got here? We have a small, medium, large, or extra large staircase.
Extra large staircase.
Extra.
Oh.
As you say this, it skyrockets up like a freaking lighthouse.
And she's buying
All right.
a stairway.
Peter Parker, what is in this staircase?
It's covered in ice.
All right. Any other details except for the fact that it's just a staircase covered in ice?
Nope, just cold and slippery.
All right.
Wow.
As you say this, the room suddenly fills itself in. You notice that the temperature in the surrounding area has completely dropped. It is incredibly cold. It feels as if you are in the Antarctic. And when you look around, you notice the aesthetics of what appears to be a frozen over lighthouse. You look up and you see the faint shinings of the lighthouse light spinning very slowly due to the ice, possibly flickering a little. When you see that, and you look at the stairs, you notice that the staircase and railings are caked in ice. What do you do? Press Q to interact with the room. Peter!
I decide to finally test my abilities and start climbing the wall.
clever, because I didn't say that the walls were covered in ice. Very clever. As you touch your fingers to the wall, you notice that you are sticking to it, actually. You're holding on. Plop, 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 plop. You start to climb up a little further. You're still not used to climbing. So I want you to roll me acrobatics. That's a good acrobatics!
Holy shit!
You are immediately used to how this climbing thing works. So much so that you start to, like, test what you can do. And you jump from wall to wall surprisingly easy. You're doing really good. With this being said, what do you do with this now found ability?
A scene very reminiscent from the first Spider-Man movie. I look down all the way to the ground and just yell out, "Woo!"
So this is much more anticlimactic because you never said how high you went, and I never described how high you went.
You're like a foot off the
You're
ground.
still, you're like a feet, like 10 feet off the ground as you do this, and land in the middle of the hallway of like the lighthouse center, and you're just like, yeah, awesome. Everyone else is looking at you like, what? What do you all do reaction wise to Peter Parker?
Take me
Fucking dunce.
Okay. Cues, by the way, and it's fine. Jasmine, alright, we heard Don's. Jasmine, what was yours?
take me with you.
Take me with you.
With you.
Alright. So, with this staircase situation being frozen, what do you all do in this room?
What is everyone's plan?
Okay, I have one.
All right, done.
Since I'm an archer, I have arrows, right?
Yes.
So I will grab an arrow in each hand and use them as sort of like picks.
That is smart. Give me a strength save, just to see if you can hold on to all of this.
Okie dokie, let's see.
And puncture the stone walls. Here's what
Higher
I'll
than
say.
Average.
It is definitely better than it is a little above average. You're able to at least pierce the wall with one of them. However, when you attempt to do it with the other arrow, you're kind of just not able to. I will let you try again. Just to be on the safe side. Let's see. Can you get the other hand in the wall? That's an interesting one. So you attempt to get the arrow into the wall, and your arrow splinters off and falls to the ground. All right. Vampire, what do you do in this situation?
I can only think of something really stupid.
Do it.
Oh, I want to hear it.
Okay, so you're using the arrows as picks.
Yeah.
Well, what if I'm on all fours using my teeth?
I'm visualizing that right now.
I
Trying to
wonder
visualize that.
how would that work? How do you move up?
Don't
I'm
vampires-
biting it, and then I
Don't-
crawl, and then bite the next step.
Wait.
and then
Don't
crawl.
vampires have claws?
They do.
I don't think they have claws.
Actually, yeah, you're right. No, only like the really creepy ones did.
Oh, that sucks.
So yeah, you're a well-kept and well-groomed vampire. So you do not have claws. So you're just trying to
Yeah,
like.
I use Windex daily.
Okay, so I want you to roll me a strength with disadvantage, which means just roll, and what lower number you get is what you'll be using.
Use
Okay,
fucking.
so-
So strength, and then we'll see what lower number you get.
What kind of?
So just do strength and then what?
Son of a gun! Nat 20s overtake disadvantage. I cannot believe you've done this.
What kind of like Colgate do you use?
When you do this, you look like a caterpillar elegantly climbing the wall with your teeth. So much so that you're practically taking chunks out of the wall so effortlessly. I want reactions. Everyone cue in a reaction.
What?
Peter, what is your reaction?
They are insane.
Just weird.
I just imagine you just like scraping up the wall. All right.
That's some bullshit. Your teeth should fucking shatter.
Yeah,
Alright.
but remember, I'm hard as marble.
That is great. So Peter and okay, so I'm sorry, this took me. That's just okay.
It's a
So-
fucking worm.
Yeah. With
Don't make me
Peter
spit take.
and and Edward making their way valiantly up the walls, one acting as a spider, another as a caterpillar. Rogue, you are the only one left on the ground floor. What do you do to catch
Oh,
up?
I'm the one that's on the fucking floor. You said rogue.
Oh, sorry, Peter Parker. Or no,
What?
wait, I keep saying the wrong names. Freaking
You
Robin Hood.
motherfucker.
I'm sorry, I just see the names and I read them.
I am going to try and get the final fucking arrow to go through the ice.
Okay.
Just please.
As you do this, you hit the arrow against the wall and it bounces out of your hand and onto the floor, and you're just sitting there kind of holding one arrow in the wall and the other looking at the floor longingly. I'll let you do one more action. What do you want to do? You want to round
Yeah.
3? Round 3. As you do this, your arrow shatters again.
Shit, Peter.
Peter, I'm gonna let you think of something here since you're the brains of the
Fucking
group
swim
while
me,
the other is
motherfucker.
caterpillaring.
Fucking whip me.
Does anyone have anything they can use in this situation, whether it be inventory or brain-wise?
Wait, who has rope?
Does someone
has
have
rope?
Does someone have rope?
I do.
Use it.
What do you want to do with the rope?
I tie the rope around myself,
Hi, Jasmine, in the
And then-
stream.
toss it down to Robin Hood.
Okay. Robin Hood, what do you do with the rope?
I am going to tie myself around it.
All
I mean,
right.
tie itself around me.
Tie yourself around the. Just
Shut-
imagine you
shut-
slinking around the rope
I am
like
so
a
mad.
snake.
I am literally so pissed off right now.
Just don't do it by the neck.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
At this rate, I'm
No.
Alright.
so mad about the rolls.
So, as you do this, you give a tug to Peter Parker to say, "Hey, I'm good. Let's go up." Peter, roll me a strength save.
Please.
You attempt to move, but you find yourself incapable currently. I will let you try again.
Thank you.
I'm glad I gave you
What
a
a
second try.
difference.
As you
God.
do this, you feel that your strength starts to increase, seemingly. You start to just effortlessly climb up the wall at the same pace as Caterpillar Joe over there. You two are like a machine, a well-oiled machine, just like one looking like a slinky going in reverse, the other just skittering up the wall. And then at the bottom, dangling, swinging side to side, trying to avoid the staircase that is very close to them. There's just kind of like arms crossed in a grumpy state, just like, stupid arrows didn't go on the wall.
Literally, I hate it. I hate today. I hate it.
Alright, as you guys climb, you eventually reach the top of the staircase. Now you guys need to get into the room that's above, and the only way to do that is to step on the staircase. So how do you guys delicately, without slipping, get into the room above?
That's easy.
Alright, Dawn,
I
what
say
do you
that,
do?
it's I grab. Okay, I grab. I grab Edward
Uh-huh.
and just put them right there on the fucking stairs for it to leave.
Use it as a freaking pick? An
Yeah.
ice pick? Okay.
they've already proven that their teeth are fucking strong as fuck.
Yeah, that makes sense. Use them as a ladder. Okay. Edward, do you allow this to happen?
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you for Peter.
You've had so many bad strength saves, I'm not even going to allow you to roll strength. We're just going to let this one
Thank
work.
you, God.
So, as this happens, the freaky Robin Hood, still swinging, grabs a hold of Edward, yoinks them up to the top, and slams their teeth down onto like the entrance of the door frame. and you start to pull yourself up and over onto the other side with the rope
Just imagine.
pulling Peter Parker back up to the top, and then Peter Parker grabbing Edward and bringing them back up to the top. You are now all in the top of the lighthouse, with the light still spinning. Very slowly, however, when you look outside, you see that it is a blizzard out there. There is nothing. You can't see anything except the light refracting on the blizzard itself. But you do notice a door that doesn't look like it belongs to the lighthouse, but it does look like it leads outside. And with that, it's time to open the door and move on to the next room.
Edward, do not jump in front of that light.
What?
What?
You'll become a disco ball.
Just every time the light passes, just.
Everyone gets blinded. Just
I'm a monster.
I'm a monster.
I'm literally in my head. All I'm hearing is this just makes me think of like a fucking Ed, Edd and Eddie skit. All the shit is going down.
That was my next thing. If I couldn't be, or if I wasn't gonna be Edward, I was gonna be Ed.
I love Katie.
Oh my god.
All right.
All right, head boy.
Okay, so
The door.
I think it's Dawn's turn to choose the room again, right?
Oh thank God.
Yes.
Okay,
Options, please.
Dawn. Single hallway, double forked hallway, staircase, or room? What do you got?
Room.
A room. As you say this, you open the door, and what should have been the outside to a blizzard is now just a untextured room of what seems to be a small size so far.
Please have mercy, God.
I believe it is Ethan's turn. What size room are we looking at? Small, medium,
is
large, or extra
small.
large? It is small. The room does not change its size. It is already tiny. It is about the size of just a living, about the size of a living room. All right. Jasmine, describe what we see in this room.
Okay, the walls are plain, but the floor is a giant ball pit.
As this is said, the walls change to what appears to be just a flat yellow color. And the ceiling turns into something similar. It looks fun, and you hear the sound of fun music coming from just around out of nowhere. And below you, with like this padded walling, you see a ball pit. Whoever presses Q first gets to interact with it first. So let's go. Did you already press a Q down?
No.
Oh,
I've seen too many things on TwitchCon to trust this.
all right. So
Dashcon.
No,
Yeah.
TwitchCon did this.
yeah, it was TwitchCon that did that. Okay, so
I know, there's.
well, they had a foam pit, not a ball pit.
Yeah, they had a foam pit. Dashcon had the ball pit.
I'm not breaking my back.
Somebody peed in.
Okay,
What?
so what is everyone's interaction with this room? What is everyone doing? Give me some cues.
No, fuck it.
Rogue, what are you doing with this room?
I'm gonna start playing in the ball pit.
All right.
Okay.
How do you enter into the ball pit? Describe how you enter.
Jump.
All right. As you jump into the ball pit, you suddenly just disappear.
Oh,
It doesn't appear that there is a floor, and you just thump. However, the other people don't know that you've just fallen through. What do you guys do with this ball pit?
That's a fear of mine.
Peter, what do you do with the ball pit?
Edward? Edward, are you there?
I don't know if this is perception, but I want Edward to roll perception. We're just gonna say hearing is perception.
Yeah, it makes sense.
fuck is my perception? There's.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh shit.
You hear
Nope.
nothing.
Ethan, why do you?
In this
Wow.
dark, empty, in this dark room where you can literally see nothing, you can't even see 2 feet ahead. You see the lights above, but you do not hear anything. Robin Hood, what do you do in this situation?
I follow suit.
How do you jump in? Or how do you go in? Do you jump or walk in, or what do you do?
I just kind of just slowly just
Step in.
no, like not like stepping, like fall forward. Like it's like the Kratos meme.
Yeah, okay. So as you are attempting to do the Kratos meme, and you tip the fall, you are just straight headfirst careening down into the bolt pit, where you seemingly disappear as well. Peter, what do you do?
Can I see the door on the other side?
No, this is just an empty room with a ball pit.
Oh boy.
What do you do with the ball pit?
Well, if everybody else is gonna die here, I might as well. I just fucking dolphin dive in.
When you walk
All right.
away.
Kingdom Hearts, this bitch. Alright, so what happens is, as you dolphin dive in, you suddenly see yourself falling from the top of this gigantic room that seems to have no end, and you're just careening down from the top. However, as you are about to land, you notice that the floor is a trampoline, and when you land, you bounce back up.
What the
However,
fuck?
if we look to the rogue, or not the rogue, if we look to Robin Hood, who decided to Kratos fall head first,
Oh god! Oh god!
I want you to roll me an acrobatics real quick. Actually, no, hold on, scratch that. Roll me a perception to see if you notice as you're falling. That's a good one to ask.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Just do it. I'll consider that enough. You notice that there is a trampoline beneath you. A very big one, an ever-expansive trampoline in this dark room. And you notice you are still falling face forward. What do you do? Do you continue the face fall, or do you attempt to redistribute yourself?
I'm going forward with it. I'm not doing anything.
Oh no. Okay. Let's see what the omen dice say to this. That's just like a neutral roll. I'm gonna be nice to an extent. As you land, obviously you land straight on your face on this trampoline. It hurts like hell. You take a D50 of damage.
Oh.
Let's see those numbers.
D50? Oh god, D50. D.
Imagine you get a
How do
net
I-
50.
How do I do a D50?
/R space D50.
/R what?
/R space
Okay.
D50.
D50.
Boom. Wow, you got
Oh.
lucky.
So as you're doing this, I just imagine like your arms are still crossed from the arrow situation, and you just kind of puncture the trampoline with your head, and you're just kind of sticking straight up with your legs in the air. Your pointy hat acting as like a blade to pierce the trampoline itself. You only take 8 damage. Congratulations.
I'm gonna be honest. When you told me to do a D50, I instantly thought, wait, lose 50 health? Oh fuck.
No, just roll for 50.
Because I have 75 health.
Oh, I did not realize your character was so weak. Oof.
All of my stats, all of them are on wisdom, intelligence, and dexterity.
You could shoot.
I can shoot, that's about it.
All right. As Peter, you are still falling, and you describe yourself as falling with a dive. Let's hope you don't enter the same fate as as our friend here. I want you to roll a perception. Phew, okay.
Damn it.
You notice the trampoline beneath you. You notice you are still careening headfirst into it. What do you do?
I attempt to front foot myself to land on my feet.
Give me an acrobatics. I'm gonna be nice because you are learning to be Spider-Man, and your situations with the wall shows me that you have advantage now with that. So you get the 16 actually. Your acrobatics now have 16. So with that, You perfectly land the trampoline. With a little stumble. Not perfectly, but you stumble on the landing. You're just like, hey! Alright, every one of you are now in this expansive room with nothing but a trampoline flooring. And this eerie music playing all around that sounds very circusy. And off in the distance, you notice a tent.
Nope.
With beaming lights appearing around and this
Not again!
smell of peanuts in the air.
Not again.
What do you do?
Not again.
Cue up meme reactions.
What happened?
Peter, what do you do?
There better not be any killer clowns in here.
It's gonna be
Square.
Killer Clowns from outer space.
Am I
Alright.
able to step out for a minute?
Yeah, what's going on?
I gotta use the bathroom.
Oh yeah, we can take a break if everyone wants to.
Yep, break time.
Yeah, I need a bathroom break.
I'm gonna go pee myself. I'm not gonna go
Don't
pee
pee
myself.
yourself.
I'm going to go pee.
Okay.
You know.
Part of the previous edition. Hi.
Hello.
So I guess this is an amusing endeavor.
What?
This is an amusing endeavor. Do you guys normally do it on Sundays?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Making my way down to them. I am back.
Man, that's not yours.
Welcome back.
Who else has returned?
What?
Does anyone else return, or is it just us right now?
I think it's just me and you.
Alright, I'm gonna go grab
And
me.
me.
Oh,
And
and
Ethan.
I'm gonna grab me my Rice Krispie treat in the fridge. It's like the last I had. You don't want it? Getting a little hungry. Hungry. Num num. Num num what num num. Okay. Get out of the wrapper. It's actually stuck in the wrapper.
Jesus Christ, that is picking up on the mic so badly.
I'm sorry. I'll lean away. Fitting. All right. Jasmine still going?
Yeah.
What was that?
That was me.
Oh, you've been a very bad boy. Very, very bad boy. Daddy doesn't like bad boys. He really does that. Meat Canyon really does that type of voice a lot.
Yeah.
It's definitely his favorite. That and the Screaming Man one. Hi, Simba. I need to add Rice Krispie treats to my list of shopping stuff for tomorrow. Almost forgot. Simba, what you doing, Bubba? Hi. Hi. What are you doing? Sitting there being cute? He looks so confused. I'm gonna add shoes to my list as well. I still need to get me new shoes eventually. Wow. Where?
Sorry.
Oh. My trust in the hopes of the situation has been ruined.
Oh boy.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hey.
Meh.
Meh.
Nah.
The siren! The beacon is lit!
What?
I don't know.
Another hand touches the beacon.
All right.
Wait. What is it?
So, if I remember correctly, just for my little excursion, Peter Parker, what was your reaction again? Oh, you were
What's
like, I
going
hope
on?
there's no killer clowns over there.
Outright.
All right.
Hey.
Stop, just come like a normal cat.
Jasmine, what is your reaction to seeing off in the distance what appears to be a circus tent? What?
I'm just making him real stupid, okay?
No, that's fine. It's just like his whole time he's been, I'm a monster. I don't know what. And then suddenly sees a circus. A circus!
Ah.
Well, we know where his priorities are. Dawn, what does your character do?
Nope. Nope. Burn it. Nope.
Your character just readying an arrow already. Just nope. All right. So what does everyone do with this circus situation now? Do we all decide to do anything with it or walk around elsewhere?
Oh, if that's not an option,
It's just one of them.
I'm gonna pass.
Okay.
Hard pass.
Hardest pass ever.
Everyone roll a perception. Let's see what else exists in this space, shall we?
Yes.
Ooh. Well, unfortunately for everyone else,
What?
the rogue's mind was like magnetized to the circus. You could just see them like drooling, like they just started walking towards it like a zombie.
I'm so sorry.
Archer, as you're looking around, you notice off in the distance what appears to be a bouncy castle, like a big one, a huge bouncy castle. Unfortunately, the rogue is too fantasized with the circus thing. They don't even see that. They are too intrigued in the circus.
Damn
Peter,
it.
you only notice the emptiness around you and the circus. So, what is everyone going to do in this situation?
I don't know what to fucking do.
I don't fucking know, man.
Man.
Okay, Dawn, let me ask you
What?
this. Do you
Yeah.
want to go to the circus, or do you want to go to the balloon castle, or the giant ball pit castle? Or, what was it called?
Bouncy.
Bouncy
Yeah.
castle. The giant bouncy castle.
Yeah. You know what? I'll choose the bouncy castle over a fucking circus.
Okay. As is happening, Dawn starts to walk off in a singular direction, while the rogue is going in the other direction. Peter, which direction do you take?
I'm just gonna follow.
Which one?
Ooh.
Are you following the zombified rogue who's... Oh,
I'm following the rogue.
alright. So, we're going to split this now into two groups. So we have group 1 who is going to the circus, and group 2 who's going to the bouncy castle. Let's see who we get here. /RD2. We are following the circus. So, as you two are trudging along to go to the circus, you can hear the music in the distance. You can smell the smell of peanuts and popcorn in the air. It is everywhere. You hear the faint sounds of what appears to be possibly an elephant blowing its trunk. As this is happening, the rogue is even more like excited to see what's going on in there, and they book it. Roll me athletics.
Oh no.
14. That's good enough. They zoom towards the
Oh,
tent.
was that supposed to be me?
Oh. Well, I mean, I guess...
Oh,
yeah, it was supposed
sorry.
to be the other one. I mean, you both are probably going to run towards it anyways. That's a little confusing.
No, it's like they passed out from being so excited.
The exhaustion... well, actually, wait, that's right. They have a boost in athletics, so they actually get the 8. Almost forgot about that. So their speed is average. They basically are doing the same speed they've been doing. However, Peter Parker is hastily faster and is heading towards the tent. As a matter of fact, I will say you get there first. You are now at the door, or the entrance, really. Not really a door. You're at the entrance of the tent. What do you do here?
I peek into the tent.
Give me a perception. Ooh, that's a good one. As you peek into it, you just see a crowd of people on the back seats, and they're cheering and they're throwing popcorn at everywhere, just having a good time. And you see on the center stage as you peek in, there seems to be clowns juggling and on top of what appears to be a clown, a giant elephant.
The clown.
Yeah, no, another clown. Yeah, no. How about they're juggling on top of an elephant dressed as a clown? As this is seen, you notice you're not the only one looking. You see, kind of in front of you, what looks to be like a burly clown who's in like a bouncer suit, just kind of staring at you. And all you hear is, "Are you gonna come in or not?" What do you do?
Nope. I back away.
As you do this, I need Jasmine to roll me athletics. As you lean away, you feel the similar sensation as the hallway with the rats, and you just like the slightest tone under your breath, you go, "Oh no!" As a huge mass of wind bursts by you, and the tent is temporarily inflated ever so slightly from the gust of wind that has now entered into the area. And
Can I say that the sonic boom just blows me into the circus?
it can. You can have a backdraft. That does happen. So here's what I'll say what happens. As soon as this happens, the bouncer who is supposed to stop everything is spun like a freaking frisbee. And in his hand, what would be like the tickets, he has now noticed 2 of them are gone. And he's just sitting there just like dazed. And he's just like, ah. He's looking around. He notices the tickets. They're not there. But he doesn't know what to do. He's still trying to fix his brain. His brain is still spinning. And when, Peter, you inevitably awaken to the surroundings you are in, you notice you are somehow perfectly seated beside Edward holding a bag of popcorn and munching down and waiting for the circus. They have already seated the both of you and have gotten their tickets instantaneously upon entering.
I thought you were about to put us on the center stage.
No. Alright, so, as this is happening, the circus is still going on. You see the jugglers juggling on top of the elephant clown. And then they do their act. Everything looks nice. They all line up directly in front of the elephant, and the elephant poses, and they all bow down, and then they just start walking out the line. As this happens, you see what looks to be an announcer type of clown walking out, and he gets out there and he goes, "Hello everyone, one and all to the circus! I know this show has been going great for the past 1,000 years. We've never stopped this show, not even once." He looks over and around the crowd and he says, "And today we're gonna do something very, very special for all of you in the crowd." And speaking of the crowd, it's time you all look around. Or at least one of you. Peter, roll perception. Oh dear. You look around and notice everyone in the crowd is cardboard cutouts. However, the other rogue doesn't notice a damn thing. They just think they're in the circus having a great time. They're just sitting there munching down on popcorn like, "Yeah, this is great." And as this is said, the lights, the searchlights that are around the ceiling suddenly pan over to you two. And the announcer looks and he goes, "You two, newcomers of the circus, it is your lucky day. For today, you get to be a part of the circus. Come on down." What do you guys do? Cue me up. There's a sigh of... Alright. Rogue, what do you do?
Excitedly go down there.
You throw your popcorn to the wayside, and you just book it down there like a giddy kid. Peter, what do you do?
I catch their popcorn and just take a bite of it and slowly walk down.
Okay, cool. So, as you guys make your way to the circus, you notice the bouncer who was a little dazed before, he's still kind of there, but he's trying to gather his, his brain. And he opens the little loop thing. I don't know what that's called. The rope. And he lets you guys pass in onto the stage. Then he shuts it behind you. As this happens, the announcer clown looks at you guys and is like, wow, you guys look nothing like clowns. Huh, where'd you come from? New Jersey? And as this is said, suddenly you hear a burst of laughing coming from the cardboard cutout clowns. And you're just left confused as to where that came from. There is a cue. What do you say, Peter?
Close. New York.
As you say this, the clown honestly looks really ecstatic. He's like, ah, fellow New Yorker! Welcome, my friend, to the circus! He then wraps his arm around your shoulder and says, now here's the deal. This circus goes on forever and ever and never stops. And everyone in the show loves it. And we don't plan on stopping now. So here's the deal. You guys are going to be our greatest part of the show for today's episode. So I need you guys to do something wacky, crazy, out of your minds. So that the crowd will go wild. You think you got that, bud?
Maybe.
He then looks at Edward and says, what about you over there, Sparkles? Think you could do that? Do something wild?
I can eat a person.
As you say this, he blinks twice and says, hey, we had Charlie do that last week.
Fuck.
He even ate the bones. It was weird.
Oh. I'm impressed.
Honestly, I was half expecting you to be like, I could suck a person dry.
I can do.
Hey, Cody, I'm gonna message you real quick.
Okay, let me pull up my Discord. All right. So, as he has seemingly gotten your guys' attention, he says to you in a very fun and eccentric manner. He goes, "All right. So the stage is yours for at least 10 minutes. I want you guys to wow the crowd with as much stupidity as you could possibly do. Do anything. Anything you want, we can do it. Zero gravity, Bob over there on the projector makes it happen. You need explosions? George over there, he's got them. And anything, we can do it for you. Just make it a good scene, alright? And be warning. And let me tell you this. If the show sucks, and the judge is over yonder, and you look over to see what looks to be the American Idol judges dressed as clowns, and you can clearly tell that Simon Cowell is dressed as a mime than a normal clown. He's very unhappy to be here. And you look back over at the clown who's talking to you, and he says, if they negatively report your little show, you're not gonna like what happens after. So, let's get into it, shall we? 10 minutes starts now! And as he says this, the lights start to flare random colors. And as this happens, one of the lights runs directly across from the vampire. And suddenly the lights emit from you and shine everywhere. And one of them catches Simon Cowell in the eye, and you hear him go, ah! What the hell? Or whatever his accent is. I think he's British, isn't he?
Yeah.
Anyways, so with that being said, I want you guys to come up with an act together right now. However, I'm gonna let you two think that. If you want to do it on your own in a call or something, you can. We're gonna do Dawn's part now while we wait for you guys to come up with an act. You guys can work together on this. Consider it like a tiny group project. You guys cool with that? A lot of tippy tapping. All right. So, Dawn, you're making. All right, Dawn, you're making your way across this trampoline space, just kind of bouncing around.
I can't focus on both.
What's going on? Anyways, okay. As this is happening, Don,
Yeah.
you come up across this absolutely gigantic bouncy castle. It is obscene. This thing should not, it does not look like it should be able to hold itself, but it does. And you notice at the front what looks to be like a balloon door. Like someone took like one of those balloons in a clown show and did that, like a makeshift door. What do you do?
I don't know what to do now, man.
It's up to you.
So, I'm so tired.
It's okay.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll try and go through.
All right. As you walk closer to the door, you attempt to grab what you perceive to be a handle, and you unlock it somehow and pull it open. Obviously, it's just made of balloons, so it just kind of comes off the hinges, quote-unquote hinges, and you're just kind of holding it there, and you're just like, Anyways, you drop it, and you walk into the bouncy castle. As you do, you notice the sound of music, a little more upbeat than normal, and again, lights flashing and blaring everywhere. And as you get out there, you notice you are on what appears to be a stadium of sorts, leading into the middle of what appears to be a ring of sorts. When you get over there, you notice these balloon-like creatures just kind of sitting there, wrestling each other? When you get near them, the announcer suddenly notices you. And in this weird gobbledygook of way of speaking in a very like dub form, he goes, "Whoa, we have a new challenger. Welcome to the Bubble Arena."
What?
Welcome to the Bubble Arena. Or the Bouncy Arena, sorry. I won't do that effect too much. He basically says, "Welcome to the Bouncy Arena, where wrestlers worldwide, or where bouncy wrestlers worldwide will come and wrestle each other to win the World Championship belt, or I guess the Trampoline Championship belt, because this is all they know. They say this championship belt is held all year round, non-stop, and the winner for each year gets to come back each year to continue the fight to hold their championship. Our current championship leader is Balloon Bob, who's down there looking like he does. And when you look down, he literally looks like a balloon animal, but in the shape of a buff man. He's all wound up and created to look like a person. And when you notice this, you also notice that the announcer is done in the same way. All of them, in fact, everyone in this room, in this arena, is seemingly made like a balloon animal person. Welcome back. So as you were noticing this, the door to the ring, or like the stairs, suddenly form in front of you to allow you to enter the ring. The announcer says, "If you want to join the ring, you can, and win the championship. Do you so choose?" Fine.
You know what? Sure.
All right. As you say this, you start to walk up onto the stage, the ring. When you get on, the staircase is pulled away, and you are left on the ring with the announcer and their champion, who is, as said, just a buff freaking dude. When this is seen, the announcer walks over to you and says, "You seem to be new here, so I'm going to explain the rules quick and simple. You have to hold down your opponent and prevent him from bouncing higher and out of the ring. It is as simple as that. Just don't bounce yourself out, or you will lose. So, with this being said, let's get this fight started. Take your corners." And now, you disperse to the corner of the arena.
Okay.
Right. I'm going to describe this in a strange situation of movements. So basically, I'm going to tell you how he moves, and then I want you to counteract what he's doing. Alrighty?
Okay.
So, we're going to have Balloon Man here, your wrestling friend. Not really. he's just going to start grabbing the ropes and stretching it behind him. As he's doing this, you get a feeling you know what he's about to do. So what are you going to do with this?
I don't fucking know, man. I'm so fucking tired.
Are you? If you want to,
Yes.
we could let you leave for the time. If you just don't want to finish it.
You know, I've been up for a long time, so I'm gonna get up for the night.
Okay, that's fine.
But you guys continue on.
I can't get his
I was having fun
How
with
long
this.
are you gonna be doing that?
I think my cat just got his tail stuck in the door.
Talk to you all later.
You have a good one.
See ya.
Thank you.
Bye, Dawn.
That
Is-
sucks.
There a possibility that we're gonna be done by 10 or no?
I can. The thing is, I can finish this at any point in time. So here's what we'll do. We'll speed past this, or we'll speed to the presentation of what you guys are gonna do.
Okay,
All right. Are you guys ready?
I guess.
All right. As this is happening, as the and now, for the audience sake, panning back over to the circus, the announcer looks and shines the light on you guys in the middle of the stage. You guys are prepped for your situation. He says, "Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages and types of cardboard, please pay attention to the new contestants in the middle of the ring. Judges, be wowed by the greatness of these two strangers." And as this happens, confetti cannons explode, signifying it is time for you to start your skit, or whatever you guys have planned. So, what happens?
I run up to the stage, just saying, I hope I can actually do this.
All
And I
right.
attempt to shoot a web towards the ceiling, but I don't let myself fling up with it and just let it loose.
Okay.
I then grab a hold of Edward and toss Edwards towards the web.
Okay.
I catch the web with my teeth, and somebody shines a light towards me, and I start spinning in place, hanging by the rope, being a disco ball.
I just imagine like one of those rope dancers who are just spinning in the air.
And then I start disco dancing
Oh, good lord. In the air when you're still
in
biting on
the air,
the rope.
hanging
Wow.
from my teeth.
All right.
And then, after I'm done dancing, I let go of the rope and dive headfirst straight to the floor.
I'm standing underneath Edward and I quickly move out of the way.
With the sound of a cartoon anvil, I hit the floor, go through it, and my feet are sticking out of the ground.
I decide to use this opportunity, jump onto their feet, and put my hands in the air with a voila!
As this happens, another set of confetti goes off, and you hear the cardboard cutout crowd going wild. They're like, "Woo, wow, yay, wow, amazing!" And then off in the distance, you hear a very faint, "Boo, you suck." However, as this happens, the announcer suddenly takes the mic again, and he goes, "Holy mannolis, my friend! Holy raviolis! That was amazing! I have never seen anything like it! I've never seen anyone's mouth work like that either! Good lord! Remind me to call you later! Anyways!" I choked on my spit. Anyways, it's time for the judges to see if your act was as phenomenal as I had anticipated it to be. Or thought of it to be. Words will come to my mouth eventually. Judges! What did you think? So, I don't remember how many judges there were exactly. I think it was like 4, wasn't it? Yeah. So, obviously I don't know who they all are on this on count, but what we'll say is the first judge stands up and looks around. And they look at the both of you on the stage and they say, "I have never seen anything quite like that, ever. That was truly a beautiful sight. Personally, I could do without the whole falling down straight through the floorboard, because that's a little expensive. However, the finale of you standing on those strong ankles, also not flinching upon the impact, and then presenting yourself as that is the finale, might as well have been a really good sense of improv. I like it. I'll give that an 8. All right. As that judge sits down, a female judge stands up. She walks over and says, "Now, I've seen some stuff in my time, and that was magnificent. I have never seen anyone literally turn themselves into a disco ball while doing the disco. It was beautiful. 10, darlings, 10. 10 all the way." And she sits back down. The third judge stands up. Bit of a burlier dude. He looks around and he says, "It could have used a little less light, but I liked the theatrics. I'll give it a strong 7, only because there wasn't enough violence. But hey, it happens to the best of us. Last week's Charlie did really good, ate the person whole. My favorite event so far." As he sits down with the 7 appearing on his board, it is up to Simon now. He is the one who can make or break the situation, because as the announcer says, with your score being, what was it? I think it was an 8, a 10, and a 7. So far, that is the highest contestants we've had today, and you guys are the last for tonight's show. So far, you guys can win. However, you are 1 point ahead of the other team. Or no, you are. Wait, no. However, you are tied with the 2 remaining team members. Other teams. If your opponents, if you get 0 points from Simon Cowell, who is canonically known to never give any points at all, mostly because he's really pissy about his makeup, you will be tied for the win, and you will never, ever leave this show ever again. So, Simon, take out your board and give us your answer. And as he does this, Simon Cowell gets out of what appears to be an invisible chair. He puts his hand in a very exaggerated thing on his chin, and he goes, "I've seen better. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. A little too flashy. One got in my eye, and then the whole disco thing happened. All of them got in my eye. But honestly, that was probably the saving grace. I was blinded. Absolutely. I couldn't even see what was happening half the time until they cartoonishly landed directly in the middle of the stage. And I'm not going to lie. I haven't died laughing at a failed landing in years. That was jolly good. You will get an astounding 1 point from me. Good job." As this is said, again, the cannons go off, confetti everywhere, lights are flaring around. The judges all they all stand up with their points blaring on the screens around. And the announcer gets up and he says, "Would you look at that, folks? Congratulations! You've all won this time's event! Wow! We haven't had anyone even able to leave the circus in years! Who would have thought comedy was the only way to make Simon actually like you? And that kind of funny in a whole place of clowns. Anyways, with that being said, folks, that's the end of today's show. You two, your door's waiting over on the back. However, because of time restraints, this is the last door of today. Don't even have to think about what's in the room. What you need is in there. So go right on ahead and have some fun, kids. Also, take some free popcorn. It's on the house."
Oh, yeah.
What do you two do?
Is that popcorn?
Well, that just fit into the story very well. Anyway. That's cute.
But you, yeah.
Yeah,
Peter.
Peter.
I want to say that I walk through this door, and it ends up bringing me to the next Imagi-Dungeon. Because I feel like I didn't get to play as this character long enough, so I kind of just want to do it again.
We started a little late, so that's fine. Well, I'll allow that. Your character opens the door, and he finds himself in the entrance of another dungeon. However, he sees what resembles another party slowly approaching the door with him. As this happens, the door shuts, leaving Spider-Man in his specific reality. It then opens again. It is now Edward's turn to walk through the door. I want you to describe what you see on the other side of the door.
A lot of fucking lamps.
Lamp.
I'm in Bella's room.
As you see this, you suddenly become a very cartoonish guy and you go, Hoochie Mama! And you dart into the room. With the door spinning behind with the door spinning behind you as you dart past. And as the door finally lands on its shut position, the door that let you into the dungeon disappears, where it is now the end of today's session. However, this definitely was a weird session in comparison to the other one. But,
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of what it's about. It's just taking shit and just going with it. That was fun, though. So, with that, we bring the dungeon to an end. And as this is happening, imagine it like a TV show. Suddenly, everyone hears this faint sparkling noise as a buff fairy appears in front of the screen and says, "That's all, folks."
Oh, God damn it.
And he winks as the camera shuts down. And there we go. That is the end of episode 2 of Imagi-Dungeon.
It just starts playing credits for Markiplier.
No, it plays the credit for space with Markiplier.
Well, yeah, there we go.
That's the end of it. So, any thoughts, obviously?
What the fuck?
I didn't get to blow anything up.
Oh, that's true, you didn't. Hey, wait,
I
here.
was thinking of blowing the rats up or the clowns.
I mean, you could have done anything at any point in time. I'm
Hey,
honestly surprised you
that
didn't
probably
put them in
would've
your
liked that for
act.
the violence.
Hmm?
That probably would have gotten some violence points.
You're right. That would have gotten you some violence points.
Yeah. Damn.
I just imagine as you're leaving, the burly clown's like, I was hoping for more violence in that act. Maybe some explosions would have been nice. But
Yeah.
anyways. So, alright. So that's how the Imagi-Dungeon works, by the way, Jasmine. It is just pure and utter
Yeah.
bullshittery. At max.
Yeah. That was fun.
Alright. I'm gonna mute and do my outro so I can just get it done out of the way. So, let me get that done real quick. Hi guys, it's me again. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you had fun. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe if you want to. Up to you. We're gonna head off and I'll see you guys next time.